Hello, Stan. I see what you mean, Stan. When I went through the end of the advanced sequence once, they already have those check marks, and so it doesn't repeat those steps again. Is there any way to reset the advanced sequence without having to stop, without having to exit and restart NINA? Oh, there is. Okay. Go into the sequence. Yeah, I see it. On all of these, reset, reset, reset. Is that what you do? You just click reset? Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. Thank you. Oh, maybe that is what I would have wanted to do. Let me look again. Reset the state and progress of the current instruction set and all instructions. Oh, that big one at the top, huh? I am not watching Dancing with the Stars, but there is a TV on upstairs. Can you hear it? I don't want a copyright violation. Can you hear the TV upstairs? I better go make sure the door is shut. Can you still hear it, Brian? Okay, good. Thanks for that warning. You can still hear it, Ann? Oh my gosh. I should play some background music to wash it out. No, I have the noise cancellation turned on. Let me check. Filters. There's no noise cancellation on this. Where did it go? Noise suppression? Okay. Now it's on. Hello? Is that better? I can see there's absolutely no noise now. Now there's no noise when I'm not speaking. There is noise when I breathe. Hi, Brody. Much better. Okay. I thought I had the noise cancellation turned on. I wanted to hit 100% in exercise every day, and I'm only at, like, starting today, but I'm only at 65%. I might have to do some exercising. If I laugh, you think the noise cancellation will cancel my laugh? Ha ha ha, hoo hoo hoo, hee hee hee. Heh heh heh. Ho ho ho, ha ha. No, it's picking it up. I know. I think I should get on the treadmill. I'm not doing it in front of you guys. Maybe I chose a different filter this time. Let's see. I'm using the RNN noise. There's two different noise cancellations. One of them is I have an AI speaker right over here, but it cancels my laugh. It's pretty bad. In fact, I should just unplug it. It's completely useless. I never use it. Maybe it's just a good Bluetooth speaker, but as a microphone, it's pretty bad. AI cancellation on a microphone is pretty bad. Is there any interest left at all with this comet? It's sinking lower as we speak. I know I have less than a week left. Hello, Oklahoma. Yeah, the moon's killing it now, which is an absolute shame because this comet is very bright even with a full moon. Imagine if the moon wasn't out. It might have been the best comet we've seen in years because I've never seen a comet with such a dynamic tail. What are you doing, Stan? I don't know that. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Oh, that was a funny movie. I like that tickle, tickle, tickle. That was so funny. Watch out. Brody's after you. Well, here's my most recent picture. I was showing it to you guys yesterday. And tomorrow, I'm going to process the Phantom Galaxy for members on a live stream. Hello, Peggy Sue. This one is Kemble's Kite. Brody, you were talking about Kemble's Cascade. They call this one Kemble's Kite. Same guy. What a coincidence. Excuse me. It is on a motion sensor. Why? Did you see it go on and off? The motion sensor is over there a few times. The motion sensor is by the stairs, so whenever someone comes downstairs, a few lights go off in the basement, including the lamp. It's way over there, but if it sees me moving around, it will still turn it back on. Emotion sensor? I'm wondering if my timer is right. How high is Lemmon now? Let me see. Not very, I'm sure. At the moment, well, this hasn't been updated in a while. At the moment, it's, what is that? Almost 25 degrees high, but it's not visible yet because it's light outside. But it's sinking fast. We might see it at around 20 degrees when we start. And let's see. It's the 3rd now. So let's see. 4th, 5th. In 5 days, it will be about 15 degrees around this time, about the time we start. Yeah, I'd say about 8 days is pretty much over. Really, about a week, we're pretty much done. It's going way too low. If we do see it, we won't see it for long. By the 20th, it's pretty much below the horizon. Nope. What a shame. Its brightest point was at a full moon. Is it? On the 5th? Joel, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Yeah, I already distributed the code, Caleb. Didn't you see it yet? I posted it for members. The stack looks good. Thanks again, Joel. I live stream a lot more for members, and tomorrow for members we're going to be processing the Phantom Galaxy. You missed it, Caleb? Yeah, I posted it hours ago. 5 hours ago, Caleb. You never saw it? You know, it's funny, Caleb, is when you sent me a message in Discord, I thought, wow, Caleb already processed NGC 1333. And it turns out you didn't even see the post. Oh. Let's take a look at that, Ref. When I'm done with the Comet, I was going to look at that afterwards, Brody. I want to see it. Because I'm wondering if my 2 hours that I captured for the cluster will also be enough to show that little planetary nebula good. Because yesterday I have to continue on M72 because I couldn't spend much time on it. Because it's so low. I'll spend another hour or two on it today and finish that. And then I finished M41 yesterday, and I finished M46. So I think a couple hours is going to be enough because we saw that planetary nebula with only a 30-second exposure. Now imagine 2 hours on it. If the moon didn't ruin our data, so to speak. I don't know if I want to even capture data today. I have so many clusters I have to process. Oh, yeah, I remember that there was more than one. Hello, Paul. No introduction needed. Damascus. The name is Chuck. That's it. The supermoon is super bright. It's not even a full moon yet, is it? Or is today the day the moon is 100%? Yeah, very happy with Starfront. The 5th is a full moon? Okay. Why, Mark? Are you thinking about going to Starfront? I closed my latest ticket to fix the backlash on my mount, and they replied, but Bray hasn't even worked on it. It must have fixed itself. I'm like, no, Bray did work on it. We even watched him fix it on my live stream. Oh, he's like, oh, okay. The whole living room. Oh, you must have a lot of do you got ceiling windows? Or you keep your curtains open at night? Bray has a money maker down there. It seems like it. You got big windows. Cool. Oh, that would be neat though. If I had ceiling windows, I could see the full moon at night. I could have a telescope in my living room. Yeah. I'll be right back. Chicken sandwich. Chicken sandwich from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Stan, the one day you told me to skip focus, it ruined the data. Caleb couldn't use the Comet data. Stan didn't want the data. I couldn't stack the data. It rejected too much. You're like, skip focus. No more fudgicles. I ate them all. Yeah, but is it? I noticed that too, Caleb. Is it fixable though? I mean, can you still work with that data? Um, I can try and capture flats. It's too late today. I can try and capture flats and restack the data. Okay, I noticed that. I don't see how I can be doing anything wrong. Pete says when he stacked my data, it was just fine. So what the heck am I doing wrong? I don't get it. Oh, let's go after the comet. I think I already waited too long. It makes it fun? I don't know about that. Good data makes it fun, right? I can try and capture. I need to capture better flats. You know, if I wake up early in this morning, tomorrow morning, maybe I'll capture flats as the sun rises, before the sun rises, and I'll get some better flats. It's been a while since I captured flats, and I'm sure my camera has rotated. That tiny nudge that might throw the flats off. All right, I got to look for the comet. Flats. If you don't know, we have a November, we have a contest every month to process data. And my members love to complain. They pay their 99 cents and it gives them the freedom to complain and moan and groan. All right, let's see. I'm going to stick with 30-second exposures. All right, I'm just going to run this and let's see how it goes. Can I process your comet data? Why, Brody? Are you afraid? We should do that, Brody, on a stream. Process your data. Thanks, Dolores. I'm just kidding about my members. It's funny. I just like joking around with them. You didn't even run the StarNet on it yet, Brody? What are you waiting for? Excuse me. Excuse me again. Oh my gosh. Now I need water. I ate that sandwich too fast. You should zip up your lights and let me have them, and we can process them on a live stream. And I'll run my StarNet. I'll run my Star Exterminator. Oh gosh, it's coming back at me. I'll run the Star Exterminator in batch mode. It'll probably run faster on my i9, really fast. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Brody. Whoa, there's the comet already. Let's go on to the next step. Now we're going to do a focus this time. I cannot believe how bright this comet is. With the full moon, practically. All right, we're going to an autofocus here. Yeah, that would be cool, Brody. I think it would be fun. How long ago did you capture it? Did you capture it before the moon was going crazy bright? Is it good data? Oh, good. Hello. NGC, the blinking. You know what? I might have a long time ago. The blinking planetary nebula, but it was very small. It almost seemed like not much bigger than a star. I did it in Detroit when I didn't know much about astrophotography, and it was really bad. It was blown out. I didn't really know what I was doing at that time, but if I showed you a picture of it, you would laugh. But it's in the archives. I don't have it loaded local. Hello, Pete. Still looks good. Oh, okay. I got to stop this really quick. Now we're going to reposition it. We want it to go way up. Hang on here. Oh, I got to stop guiding. I don't think I need it that high. It seems like it's become much more horizontal. No, I think I want it low because it's much more horizontal than it was before. That's good. Okay, we're waiting for our first image to come through. Let's see. Whoa, and there it is, our first image. Very nice. And that's a 30-second exposure. I won't even try 1-minute exposures. The moon is too bright. Hello, Russell. What do you guys think? I think it's going to blow it out, Stan. I don't want to. The moon, it's the ADU is the mean readout is already 5,800. It should be less than 3,000. If I go 1 minute, it's going to double that. It's just not going to be good. 30 seconds is my maximum when the moon is out. Right, I would blow it out. Now, last week when we were capturing it, I was starting out when it was well over 20 degrees in altitude, but now we're starting off when it's 18 degrees. So it's definitely getting lower with each day. It's far better than I would have assumed. I thought I thought a full moon would wash out the tail completely, but that just shows how bright this comet actually is. And we'll do a time lapse at the end of this. Are you capturing it right now, Caleb? I don't know how to say that, but I know it's perihelion on the 8th. I thought somebody was saying it was on the 5th. Could get blasted by a CME. I don't know about that. Read your last. Don't even start, Stan. I'll kill you. I'll kill you both. I'll kill you both. My mini me. I'll come to Nova Scotia. Are you having trouble because the flats didn't do a good job, Caleb? I've already had someone turn in the image. Oh boy. If you want to wait, and if I wake up early enough, I'll try and capture new flats. Or if you guys want to watch how I freaking set up weighted batch pre-processing, and you can see how I apply the flats. I just do the default load flats, check on CFA. I mean, what else is there to do? Now, Pete has a way of doing synthetic flats. I can make it a point to get up early and capture flats, and I can try and restack it. What about Graxpert? Have you tried Graxpert? Or does that just kill it? What do you guys think of this comet? We're going to do a time lapse at the end of this, so don't go anywhere. It's, it still looks amazing for any other comet, and we would say this thing is amazing. But we've been spoiled by this comet from like last week when the moon wasn't out because of how amazing it looked. So I'm not even sure I'm going to process this data. We've already, we've already got the money shot. I call it the money shot. I'll show you my money shot because I'm sure some of you haven't seen it. But this was posted, this was captured on the 30th. This is the same comet. What do you think? That's what we captured just a few days ago. Isn't that freaking amazing? That's the one I want to put on a metal print. That's the same comet. Yeah, it's crazy. Pete, have you seen the data for NG? Caleb has me worried that my data is simply not good enough for the contest. We can pick a galaxy instead. Read your last message. Mars looks good. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Okay. But do you think there's any way I can stack it better? I mean, what other setting can I do? I just load it up and click on CFA in weighted batch preprocessing. You have no clue. Oh, I forgot. Pete only processes on 2 days of the week. We got 100 at our high point. We had 800 people concurrently watching this comet. Now we got about 134, which isn't a bad turnout. I think people are used to this comet by now. But how many of you lollygaggers would actually come if I was capturing a galaxy? Would you still be interested if I live streamed a galaxy? I'm always wondering what would happen if I live streamed for the public every time I had my computer on, or every time I had my telescope on. And I think the public might become bored with that idea. And I would only process for members. I'm always wondering if I should turn on my live stream public when I'm imaging. You would, Nana? Nana. I mean, it's grandmother. You would? Or show Carl the metal print? A couple of people would say yes. Yeah, Caleb, I really gotta take. Would new flats fix? Do you think it's just my flats have become too old? Let me see. What are my flats dated? Let me see. I last captured flats. I don't know when I last captured them. Show the moon landing. Read your last comment, Brody. Oh, show the money shot again? Who's Kari? Kari. Oh, you want to show your mom? Are you still with us, Kari? Are you still there? I'll get it right now. We want to impress mom. Give me a second here. I want your mom to be impressed. I hope she's still there. This was The comet at its best. There it is. My best shot of the comet. I hope Kari is still there. Look at the detail in that tail. Isn't that amazing? Superb. Yeah, I can't wait to get this on the metal print. Yeah. I want to show you how it looked on my monitor. Hang on. Oh, yeah. You see, that's my monitor. This is my setup. This is what I'm looking at here. That's my setup in the basement. So I've got the comet spread across two screens. How's that look? Isn't that a cool setup? I've got my two screens and the comet spanning across both of them. Yeah. The comet is still 15 degrees high in altitude. This is definitely my man cave. I'm the only one who comes down here. Except when my nephew comes down here on weekends, we compete with video games. Now read your last comment. Yeah, but you're scaring me, Caleb. That others are going to be complaining about the vignetting, and I don't like really distributing bad data. I really got to fix this. You sure process it fast. Yeah, Lemmon has an amazing tail. I wonder how my kite cluster is doing in Facebook. Not as good as the Comet, that's for sure. Look at this comment. That's a pretty poor quality photo of the firmament you have taken. And then he prints a picture of garbage. That's why I don't read comments. It ain't worth it. You want to see it? I don't know what to make of it. Here's my kite. This is what I posted today. The kite cluster. That's a poor quality photo of the firmament you have. What's he mean by firmament? Tennessee Mountain. Thanks for becoming a member. This is how it's meant to look, mate. Are you adding the diffraction spikes here? Oh my gosh. I replied to that. Okay, why would anybody add diffraction spikes? People do it. Is that what that is, Pete? Thanks again, Tennessee, for becoming a member. Chuck, read my last comment. Okay, Caleb, I'll do that. I've been waking up early anyway. I don't even, because of the time change, I've been waking up a little earlier than usual. It's called artistic license. Well, even NASA has to beef up their pictures to impress the public. That's just the way it is. Okay, enjoy your dinner, Caleb. Thanks for hanging out. I want to see if Caleb actually finished his picture. No, I thought he might have sent it to me already. I look at the forecast for Starfront, and there's no clouds in sight. No clouds. All sun every day. Yeah, I'm curious what the tail. Yeah, today the tail looks kind of straight, not bumpy like I've seen in days past. Am I too close to the camera? It looks like I'm awfully close. I don't want you to be able to see if I got chicken in my teeth. There's the treadmill. I should ride it today. That's good. Only to discover a big dust spot? Oh no! Thank you, Peggy. Oh, that's terrible, Lubo. Wow, look how low my scope is pointing. It's almost completely horizontal. It is horizontal. The comet is what? The comet is still 13 degrees in altitude. Yeah, if not for the moon. Oh, you captured a meteor shower. That's cool. Hey, Pete, do you actually want this data? I know we're past our best days. Is this something do you really want this? I don't see how it's just not going to compare to what we've done in the past. Long live the comet. Yeah, by the time the moon goes away, the comet will be below the horizon, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not going to top our money shot. Now Pete says the money shot. I love that term. That's the money shot. We got the money shot. The thing is, 2 days before the money shot, I thought that was the money shot. And then it got even better 2 days later. Yeah, tons of satellites. Oh, I wish I had saved it, but there was a picture today of the comet, and they included every satellite that passed by, and it was littered. The photo showed the comet littered with nothing but satellite pictures. It was a really cool shot, actually. I know. I thought I had no idea how much brighter it was really going to get when it went around the sun. Holy moly. I thought this is probably as good as it's going to get. Boy, was I wrong. I did not think the tail would just go that crazy. Yeah, could you imagine this? If the moon wasn't out, oh my God, this would be the greatest comet that I've ever seen. I mean, people talk about last year's comet, but the tail on this comet was absolutely amazing. This morning, if I want to capture flats, I'm probably going to have to capture them in Sequence Generator Pro because I know how to do them quickly in Sequence Generator Pro. I've never tried to capture flats in NINA. Stan would say, well, that's really easy. I'll show you right now. Nah, not on a live stream for the public. Yeah.
The first time.
Oops. Yeah, that's right. Stan is nowhere to be found. Careful, Brody. Careful. We don't know who's watching. I stand. We were questioning your whereabouts. Oh. How's Luke doing, by the way? Has he been live streaming? I know my whole gang likes to go over to Luke. I don't even like to live stream when Luke is live streaming because all you guys hang out there. There's no loyalty. No loyalty. That's okay. It's a free country. You know who gets all the views is Dobsonian Power. That guy gets 100,000 views every time he live streams. The more outrageous you can be, the more people you get. Oh, really? Never heard of them. When does the War of the Worlds? Oh, I like that movie with Tom Cruise, made by I think Steven Spielberg. That was pretty good. Oh, are you guys in the same area, Pete? Is he anywhere near Scotland? Is he the one other person who lives in Scotland? Most of his subs are 15 years old. The original version of War of the Worlds. You're not talking about all the way back to Orson Welles, are you? Where he scared the public into really believing Martians were attacking? Oh, okay. Are you talking about that, Pete? That's what made Orson Welles very famous. It was just a TV program, but he made it sound like it was a real broadcast, real news, and people were freaking out. Oh, the first movie version. Oh, okay. I don't know when that was. The Green Hornet. Penelope Box. Down to Earth channel. Down to Earth. Great. You haven't seen me lose my temper. That's good. When things don't go right, I have a foul mouth sometimes. What time is it? Does the comet look like it's really fading? We're about 10 degrees in altitude, and the comet is really starting to fade away. I'm going to create a time lapse. I got a lot of things I want to test stack. I want to see how last night's data came out with the objects I was capturing. The Day the Earth Stood Still. I don't know that movie. It sounds familiar, but I don't know it. I say we create a time lapse of this data. We love you and forgive you. Thank you, Peggy. All right, everybody, let's create a time lapse. The comet is absolutely fading away. Let's stop it here and create a time lapse of what we got. In fact, as I stop it, I'm going to go back to M72 because I know I didn't finish capturing that one last night. Hang on, let me do that. Let's get rid of that. Where is M72? But now I need a second half of the night target. All right. Hang on, everybody. We're gonna create a time lapse Keep bad data off the stack. I'm probably going to delete the data after I create a time lapse. I don't see that there's any point in keeping this data. So we'll just create a time lapse just for the fun of it with all of the data. I'm going to debayer it first to make sure it's in color. So I'm really curious about the data I captured yesterday, the clusters, because the moon was over 90%. And I almost never capture data when the moon is that bright. So it's a bonus if my data came out looking okay. So I'm downloading from the cloud right now, even though yesterday Caleb and Stan were saying that I could actually be downloading automatically to my computer while Nina is capturing them. So, you see, I see my gut with this angle. Maybe that's why I was zoomed in. I see my gut. That's better. Now I don't got to suck in my gut. Second target, filter on or off. Well, I always have a UVIR filter loaded unless I put in my L Extreme. But I find my L Extreme doesn't really work with the full moon either. So if I put in my L Extreme right now, I can't capture any data at all because I can't capture clusters with it. And I can't capture nebulae with it. So it's very rarely that I use that L Extreme unless there's specifically a narrowband target. I make you chuckle, Pinot. I'm glad to entertain. You know, I'm looking over there. Big bag of candy that my brother brought over that he leftover candy from Halloween that he didn't pass out. I don't even know when I'm going to start on that. I love my skills as well. Thank you. You're very kind. What the hell is that? Did I open the wrong folder here? I did. Here we go. Here we go. There's the comet in action, guys. We do this every day to see how much it moved while we were capturing it. What do you think? You can see it relative to the Milky Way stars in the background. Let's speed it up. I'm cycling through all the exposures. It's a little bit bumpy because I'm dithering a lot. It's kind of sad because I know it's just getting more faint each day when it should have been getting brighter, but the moon is hurting it a lot right now, and it's sinking lower. This comet has a lot to show, but we can't see it because of the moon. That's sad. That is sad. Yeah, thank you. Brody, are you still here? Yes, right. It will still be very bright for the southern hemisphere and the moon will be going away. So who's in the southern hemisphere that we know? Uh Dylan, right? Dylan's in Australia. You want to see M46, Brody, and see how that came out? We're gonna look at the white lines. Yeah, they're satellites or planes that are flying all about. We're gonna stack some data here, guys, that I captured last night on a cluster, and we're gonna see if it's any good with the moon when the moon was over 90%. Was that M46? I think it was M46. I want to see if I have enough data. I got to download it from the cloud again. And I finished M41. That's M72. I'll finish that. Now I need if M46 looks good, then I need a new target for the second half of the night. Even though the moon is out, I'll give it a shot. We'll see how this looks. I think it's going to look pretty good. Because, like I said, we saw the planetary nebula in a 30-second exposure. Now we got 2 hours of it. Hello, Stephen A. I forgot Dylan's name. Is it Dylan O'Donnell? The astrophotographer in Australia? I think that's it. Dylan O'Donnell? He better be taking pictures of the comet. Does he still do astrophotography? I haven't been to his channel in so long. He still does it? Does he still makes videos? I'm looking up his channel. He's got 55,000 subscribers. He last made a video 4 weeks ago. Okay. He's still active. You know who does really good in astrophotography is Ian Lauer. Ian Lauer's Astro page. He makes his videos get a lot of traffic. In fact, I think he's shaming everybody and saying, look, this is how if you want traffic, this is what you got to do. I think it gets more traffic than Astro Backyard. Let me see Nebula Photos. How does Nebula Photos do? Nebula Photos doesn't get a lot of traffic at all. Ian Lauer is hot. Hello, Cider. The only thing is Ian just doesn't produce enough. Maybe he puts so much effort into each video. His output, like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. No, this can't be. Really? Latest videos 2 weeks ago, then 4 months ago? Oh, his output is very little. No, that's not enough. Ian, you're on a roll, man. You got to produce more videos. All right, let's see how this looks. We captured it. If it looks good, I'm going to consider it done. And we'll process it after the Phantom Galaxy. For members, I'll be live streaming tomorrow. We're going to process the Phantom Galaxy. Who is this? I was talking about Ian Lauer. 91,000 on his latest video. iPhone 17. That's clever to make an iPhone 17 Pro video when the iPhone 17 just came out. You know that's going to get traffic. Very clever. But then his other one had 147, but it was 4 months ago. He's probably traveling the world right now. I see him on a cruise, I think, in the ocean. This is Deep Sky Stacker. I only use it when I want a quick preview of how some data looks, but my final stack is always in PixInsight. But I find it's just easier to get a quick stack in Deep Sky Stacker. I would never use it for my final image, though. I don't like the results it produces. I hope the people who make Deep Sky Stacker aren't watching me criticize it. Right. It gets so diluted because people have no choice but to keep making the same videos other people make, because what else are you going to do? So there's probably a million videos on how to use a pole master or this or that or how to do narrowband. It's all the same stuff. There's just nothing new. All right, M46. I'm really hoping this looks good, because I want to say, yeah, I'm done with this target. Let's move on. You know, in a thick star field, a thick star field does well against a very bright moon, and I can see it already looks good. That's why I like doing star clusters in a thick star field. And I can already see the planetary nebula. Look at that. This is only 2 hours of data. I think we got something that looks really good. There's a star cluster. And in the star cluster, we got a planetary nebula. Isn't that sweet? Very clear. I'm going to consider this one that I'm done capturing it. Do any of you image without PixInsight? Does anyone process? There's lots of free software, I believe, that you can process data without PixInsight. Cyril is one, right? I think it looks fantastic. I like it. Let's do a quick process on it. That probably hurt us more than it helped us. You want to do a quick process on it really quick? I'm curious. It won't be our final. Let's go right down to the cluster here. Let's do it. Can I do an automatic DVE? Let's see what it does. No, I don't like that either. You know, I'm going to do... I want to do a process. I'm really curious on this. Stick around, everybody. We'll show you how we do just a quick process on data. But this looks like it's very, very simple to process. So let's I remove the stars. We're going to fix the background. We're going to do that. And I'm just going to we're going to fix the background. I'm going to take out all the stuff around the planetary nebula. We don't want to mess with that. I don't care about anything else in the picture. And this is without calibration frames. See how clean? Yeah, we got some wavy stuff. That's from Deep Sky Stacker, so I'm not concerned about that. Let's put the stars back. Okay. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll do a poor man's color calibration. Quick and dirty color calibration. Did I make it worse? Did I make it worse? All right, let's do Blur X. Now we're going to sharpen the stars. All right. We're processing some data I captured yesterday. And we want to see if I want to see if I captured enough data. 2 hours on a full moon, maybe. This is just a quick and dirty process right now. You know what? No. Ooh, that's okay. It's bright, but that's okay. We're going to go with it. Ooh, look at that color. Look at that color. Nice, huh? Now let's denoise it. Isn't this cool? You see how quick PixInsight can give you cool results? This is the 100% view right here. What do you think, guys? I think it looks awesome, and that was a quick and dirty process. Isn't that nice? Brody, I think I'm going to call this a one captured, and then we'll do a real process in a couple of days. I don't need to continue on this. Isn't that cool? We got the planetary nebula and the cluster in the middle. I think it looks fantastic. Yeah, I like it. Before I let you guys go, I need a second half of the night target now. I'm capturing something in the first half of the night, but I need one more target. And for the middle, for the second half of the night, let's just find a quick target. M47. Did you mention that one yesterday? And I didn't capture that yet? M47? Let's see. M47. You know what? Let's go to Starfront. Wait, did I type that? M47? Oh, that just a few stars? That's just a few stars, huh? How did that make it into the Messier catalog? Yeah, I changed to Starfront. We added Starfront yesterday, Stan. We added it to Stellarium with the right coordinates. We did it on my gaming live stream. You like that? Well, it doesn't ring a bell. I'm sure I didn't capture it, so I'm gonna do it, Brody. Why not? When does it come into view? Let's see. About 2 a.m. I should be able to start. If I don't hit another telescope. Oh, what time? Oh my gosh, that's a long time to wait, isn't it? I might need something else sooner than that because M72 is going to be done way before that. 2 a.m. might be a little too long. But I'm going to make a note of it. What else is there? That was M74. What about this stuff above it? Oh, is that the Seagull? All that stuff by the Seagull? Forget it. I already captured that area. Thor's helmet. Caroline's cluster. That sounds familiar. Any other ideas? What's M48? Another cluster. Oh, you got to be kidding me. There's nothing there. I like M47 better. I would like to capture that middle star that you were talking about, Brody, in the belt, but not when the moon is out because it seems there's some dark nebulosity around there. I'd like to capture when the moon isn't out. Poor man's double cluster. Really? There's a poor man's double cluster? Oh, that's hardly a double cluster. I don't know. M92. I have M92. I did do M92. Yes. M37. Did I do M37? Salt and pepper shaker? I'm sure I did M37. I don't see it on my list here. M37? Let me see if I captured it and just didn't process it yet. Yeah, I just didn't process it. Yeah, I already captured it. We just didn't get to processing it. M38. Did I do M38? Yep. I did M38. I captured it and not processed it yet. NGC. Is that that's the double cluster, right? The big one? I think I've done that many times. Let's see. What? NGC what? 869. I'm sure 869. We probably did that recently. Yeah, we did that not that long ago. Yeah. Stan's dementia is worse than mine. Hello, Rodney. You know, one day, folks, we're going to say, yeah, Chuck is finished. He finished the universe. NGC. Pegasus. Oh, the 37 cluster, Brody. I thought you were talking about M37. I thought you were just leaving off the M. The 37, why do they call it the 37 cluster? I mean, seriously, is somebody getting credit for calling that a cluster? Let's look up some pictures in Google of it. The 37 cluster. Because it looks like the number 37. Not in that picture. Oh, that is kind of nice, actually. Some nice blue, orange stars. That might not be too bad. That's kind of nice, actually. Do you see the number? Oh, yeah, I see the number 37. There it is. The number 37. Let's see how that frames. That would be it rises soon enough. Yeah. Let me frame it in NINA and see how it's probably going to be small, of course. That's what she said. Oops. What's the NGC again? I forgot. $21.69. As long as I can resolve those stars, I should be able to. Should I include these big stars? I'm going to do this target. I think I like it. Should I include these big, larger stars? What do you think of that? Should I frame it like that? Yeah? You think that's good, Peggy? Does anybody else have an opinion? Gauge distance. They add points of interest. It may take attention away from the Well, if I post it to the public, I certainly won't include those. You know, I'm going to crop it all the way down to that anyway. But if I want a wide field of view, just for the hell of it, I may as well pick them up, right? Yeah, I mean, there's no way I can post this to the public. I would have to crop it all the way down to the number 37, so I'm not concerned about cropping them off later. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to pick up that nebulosity with the moon out, but never say never. I'm going to go with this framing. Who knows? Maybe it will surprise us. Good call, Brody. $37 cluster. Okay. I think I'm all set for the rest of the day. That's all I got. Where is it in the sky? It is at 1 a.m. in Texas. It's right there. So I can probably start capturing it much sooner. Maybe at midnight. I'll probably be done with M72 by then, and then I'll just spend the rest of the night on this target. And it's far enough away from the moon, so I think that's good. I'll finish off M72 and this one. Oh yeah. I'm gonna finish the universe this year, guys. I'm gonna finish the entire universe. Okay, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. I think that's all I got today. Thanks, everybody. We'll probably see this tomorrow. We'll stack it tomorrow. But for members, I'm gonna process the Phantom Galaxy tomorrow. Yes, gaming. Probably sooner than later. Yeah, I want to go to bed early. I'll probably do gaming. Maybe in an hour or so. Bye, everybody. Bigger scope and go deeper. Like my mini me. I'll see you guys.